when I think about bringing assets on chain, one of the key ones is effectively, these stablecoin issuers buy a ton of T-bills, and out the other side come stablecoins. And so with that framework, how are you thinking about it these days?
Well, for one, with the Genius Act, I actually think the buy pressure specifically for just T-bills will probably be lower. All right, so back to me knowing an unhealthy amount about financial markets. If you look at the Genius reserve assets, bank deposits, T-bills, and some things that are overly jargonized called repo and reverse repo, which is overnight collateralized loans. And what's actually probably going to happen is the majority of stablecoin issuers in the US framework, which will probably be most of them just because this is where the assets are going to prefer reverse repo. And what that means is rather than having to buy a T-bill, settle at T+1, and if somebody wants money from me, sell a T-bill and settle at T+1, I can just lend cash overnight against treasuries across the stack. And if I need the money back, I just cancel that trade daily and get the money back. It's more liquid and there's more variety of collateral. This is going to bring funding rates down for all of the treasuries, which means all of the other people who are engaged in activities where they have that stuff as collateral reap an advantage from this. So I think the entire treasury curve is going to benefit, not just T-bills. And the fascinating part of that is that this is all demand coming primarily from non-US persons. I will remind everybody here that stablecoins are all but unused in the United States. So if you're sitting here and you're in the US and you're like, why are these things a big deal for anything other than crypto trading? The answer is they're not. Please leave. You're not the target audience. But on the other hand, if you live in Argentina or Venezuela and you want to get your hands on a currency and not in your local banking system, this is far and away the best option you've ever had. So as we think about putting things on a blockchain and the impact of global markets, I would suggest the real shorthand that everybody should have in their mind is what US dollar stable coins and the regulated frameworks are doing is saying you could take what looks like a government money market fund from a stability standpoint, put a payments wrapper on it, and then anywhere in the world, so long as you've got two things, which is the internet and something of value to swap for it, you're now part of the dollar system.